For those of you that are new to my channel, I have a second channel, BillTvMacon 2, and I'm going to post a video there about how this channel works. That even confused me.
Keep staring, people will don't care.
But this is a radio video, and what I like to do is to discuss my years in the business and how things have changed over the years. This is a big point, and it doesn't happen in radio a lot now. The music should always be here. If this is a volume level, and the disc jockey should be somewhere down here. He should blend in with the music, but never overpower it. Right now, it's almost like people aren't listening. We just kept a steady, straightforward flow. I made my living with my mouth. By doing what we would call moving the program forward, it meant that I know what's coming up next, but it's my responsibility to make things sort of weave together. We didn't want what they call train wrecks.
The pressure is completely off, Jenny. It really is. Now we don't have to say anything else, because for good topical humor, I don't think we could beat that sportscast.
I know.
Yeah! WAYS 99 Ways, and that's Prince. A brand new look, brand new sound, and of course a body that still says,
When am I going to get anything substantial to eat?
23 away from 8 at WAYS with Supertramp, and it's raining again.
A lot of people ask, why do disc jockeys talk over the beginning of records? Well, back then, our main goal was to not only sell advertisements for the station and for the sponsors, but it was to drive record sales. If you wanted to hear a record without a disc jockey, you need to go to the record store and buy it. One of the things that always surprised people when they call the radio station is at the Big X and at FM 99 Ways, we would answer our own request line. So if you called, the disc jockey was the guy that picked up the phone. And most conversations would start like this. Hello, FM 99? Yes, may I speak to Mr. Elder? You mean Bill? Yes. This is he. What? Are you Bill? Yes, I'm Bill. Really? You answer your own telephone? Yes, I can operate a $60,000 radio console and a telephone. Did you know that scratching began at radio stations? That's true. What we would do, we would put the song on the turntable, and then you put it in cue. That means you can hear it in the studio and in your headphones, but not on the air. And you would go, you'd spin it to the very beginning, and the needle would be there, and you'd find the very beginning of the record and stop. So that when you hit the record on the air, the music would be right there. You could even make a joke out of the record.
Could you control yourself? We booked you here at the police station on a charge, and could you control yourself? Kid, listen, we want to know what you were doing in the backseat of the car.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
What people used to do is they would ride by a swimming pool in the summer, and they'd roll their windows down, and if the pool had the Big X playing or FM 99, like a rock station playing in the background, you said, okay, that's where I want to go. Now later it got a little fancier. We started using what they call cartridges. These look a lot like 8-tracks, so they're exactly like 8-tracks, except that they don't have a flywheel. The flywheel is in the machine. So when you would load it in the machine, the flywheel would come up, and then when it was time to start the song, there you go.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
I'm tough.
Yeah.
I'm real tough.
We know.
Just soon bust your butt.
Thank you.
Even breathe the same air that you having to breathe.
Thank you.
I want to have the children. I love the children.
We know.
By the way, Mom and Dad, you keep your children away from somebody that look like Mr. T.
Oh,
Unless, of course, it be Mr. T.
That's right, yeah.
Of course, how will you know it was me, Mr. T?
How do you know? What?
Imitation, Mr. T, always have green marks around the neck where the fake jewelry, real jewelry.
You have real
jewelry I wear.
I always worked at a station that usually programmed to 13 to 25 or 35-year-olds.
99 Ways, Love Walks In. That's Van Halen at 6:35. How does a pizza sound this early in the morning?
Oh, honey, please.
I know, it's a great idea. Call number 574-13699 gets a Domino's single-item 12-inch pizza from your friends at 99 Ways. It's at 9 before 7. Good morning. Bill Elder with you of the Bill Elder Morning Program. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear of our show?
Zits.
No.